Hey everyone, don't worry, I'm not driving. Coach Nelson is driving.
Hey.
So for today's Road to Wellness Challenge, I was thinking about how I am a tongue twister, comparitis sufferer. What do I mean by that? So years ago, I would suffer from scrolling through Instagram, looking at whether they be fellow business owners, looking at other fitness competitors, and I would compare myself to them. I would take a look, for example, for their business, I would see these fitness business owners, and I would see, the amount of people they had in their studio, how many people were taking their classes, the different types of promotions they were doing, and it would look like they were doing really, really well and super successful. For those of you who don't know, before I moved my business online pre-COVID, I had owned a brick and mortar for 7 years. And so at that time, I was looking at other fitness business owners' business, and I would compare my business to theirs. And then fast forward, when it came to deciding that I wanted to compete in a fitness competition, I remember scrolling again through IG, and I would look at the bodies of certain fitness influencers, and I would compare myself to them, and I would think, and I would show my coach at the time, this is the type of result that I want. And I remember him laughing at me and saying, Crystal, firstly, this woman is at least 5'5". You're a giant 5 feet. Look at the length of her torso. Her torso is twice your length. And so in other words, I would be comparing myself and trying to achieve a look that is virtually impossible for my body type. And so over the years, through my own personal development, through hiring a mindset coach, through journaling and growth work, I learned that I don't need to compare myself to anybody else, and that, I have to respect that everyone is on their own journey. And as a God-fearing woman, that God's plan for their life versus God's plan for my life is going to become totally different. And I know that there's this saying that, that God won't put you through anything you can't handle. Yes, but at the same time, I believe that perhaps He's not permitting certain things to happen in your life because you're not ready yet. You're not ready yet. So that level of success in my business, for example, maybe I'm not ready yet. He's still priming me. And when it comes to a certain physique, yes, it's okay to have, someone that you look up to 100%, but make sure that, consider their genetics. Consider, are they even close to your body type? Don't compare yourself, which is what I did, to someone who is, 5 inches taller than me, longer torso than me. I could never look like her, right? And it's so easy to do that especially when it comes to fitness, you want to achieve this certain body type, but maybe that's impossible because of your genetics, because of your structure. And so that was a flaw that I had to deal with. And today's challenge is all about flipping that flaw. And I learned that, I want to respect God's plan for my life. I trust His will for my life. I have learned that I'm going to, if I'm going to look at, other fitness competitors, to make sure that they're at least the same height as I am and have a similar structure as I do. And also keep in mind, how long have they been training, right? That's another thing. They may have been a professional bodybuilder for they maybe have 10 years, under the belt more than I do. So how dare I compare my result to someone who is more experienced and who put more time, right, with weights and I'm comparing and I'm wanting to strive for that. No, I need to be realistic. So that was the lesson for me. That's how I flipped the flaw. So my challenge for you for this, for the 30-day, the mindset part of this Road to Wellness challenge is, how can you flip your flaw? What is one thing that you struggle with? And I want you to share in the comment box below, what is one thing that you struggle with and what is the lesson in it? I would love to know. And don't forget, it's never too late to live your dreams awake, and you're exactly what awesome looks like. I look